Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Sechuayo, a.k.a. Coach Bird, and I'm the host of the BYRDCAGE Show. Cousin Tracy.
What's up?
We are back at it, episode 128. You know what I'm saying?
We took a couple weeks off.
You know, so it's just been busy. It's been more so me, just with football going on and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my schedule adjusted to football season. You know what I'm saying?
And I you know, summer 2024 has been good to me.
It's coming to a close. That's the only thing. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, when I tell you, summer of 2024 has been a time for your girl.
Now, so, you know what I'm saying? Just a couple things we want to touch on, you know what I'm saying, with our viewers out there that listen to the show and watch the show and all that good stuff, and we thank you for doing that. Please continue to do that and, you know, spread the word, you know what I'm saying? Send the links out to your friends and family members, coworkers, so we can get everybody on board here. But the Olympics just closed. My first question to you is, did you even watch the Olympics? Like, were you tuned in? Like, I gotta watch this, or you were just kind of catching it if you caught it?
So, because of the time difference and the scheduling, it was really difficult.
Okay.
To kind of try to catch stuff. Like, stuff was showing up. Like, I had the schedule, and like the track events. Mm-hmm. I wasn't really tuned into basketball. I ain't gonna keep it being with you. I really didn't tune in. I think until the final game, for the women and the men. But track was the hype this year. Track is always the hype for Olympics. It's like track is the hype. True. You know what I mean? All the other stuff, we just kind of, gymnastics and track is definitely always the hype. Mm-hmm. So I didn't see much of the gymnastics events, a lot of the finals, but I had to recap. Like, I had to go through Peacock and watch the recap, because you know the stuff was showing, like, airing like 3 in the
Yeah,
our time.
True.
And then, like, some of the track events was like 2:45.
Yeah,
I'm at work.
Right. Right.
13:15, which is 1:15. I'm on the
I'm not. It's hard to catch it live.
Yeah, so it was hard. So I had to do the replay, and I kind of just, you know, replayed, to be honest, the events that I wanted to see.
Okay.
And for me, Jordan Childs was a vibe. Jordan Childs from the gymnastics team.
That's when I had to get the bronze back, right?
Yeah, but I think they ruled that they're going to give the Romanian girl a bronze. And
she's supposed to give it back, but she said she's not giving it back.
So they gave the other girl
bronze. It was a crazy technicality. She was like 4 seconds late in her pill or something. Yeah. And like, okay.
1 minute, 4 seconds or something.
It's like you had the pill or whatever it was. You had a minute to do it.
Yeah,
and they saying she did it she was 4 seconds over.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Who was watching that clock?
Yeah, right.
But I'm honestly say, I'm not a big. I don't follow some things. Like, I didn't follow her college career.
Right.
Have I seen highlights from her? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But to see her in the Olympic stage, on that stage, she's a vibe. Her energy level and what she brings to a sport that's always been so whitewashed for us was just amazing to see. And shoot, Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav, unwashed the Olympics for us. They done put a brothering stamp.
They was USA'd out.
Yeah, they put a culture stamp.
You know
on
what
the
I'm
Olympics.
saying? And yes, they did.
You know,
that's facts. Since you talk about gymnastics, I mean, is Biles the greatest to ever do it? Like, for her to take that break and then come back and win, she won like 5-6 gold medals and
absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was impressive.
If you wanna, and plus her age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Old,
right, that's
older.
what I'm saying. She stopped and then she came back and like looked like she never left.
Yeah,
you know
if you wanna do. I'm probably going to get some backlash for this. If you want to do GOAT conversations for gymnastics, yeah, I think absolutely. I think absolutely. And she wears that chain, and as she should, with all those diamonds. She deserves it, and I need folk to leave her alone. It don't matter what her hair and nails and makeup look like.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
She
She's
out there
getting
doing
busy.
the thing, and she's
getting
there
gold
for
medals.
her purpose.
Right.
Her purpose is
Facts.
gymnastics. Her
Facts.
purpose is not to be a runway model.
I agree.
Let's be clear.
I agree.
You know, we just worried about the wrong shit all the time. There's always the wrong shit. Our people just. But again, I believe Flavor Flav and Snoop Dogg.
They repped well.
They repped well, and they put a culture stamp.
Yes, I agree.
And for us to have to say this in the 2024 Olympics, that we put a cultural stamp. It's a little misguided.
Says a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know you say you didn't watch much of it to the finals, but how do you feel about the men's and women's basketball team? Is the world catching up? I think the world's catching up.
Well,
I mean, because I know Barkley had a comment saying the USA team should be airing everybody out like they did, but I mean, I just think the world is catching up. I know soccer is probably the biggest world sport outside of the United States, but I think basketball is a very close second.
Well, if you look at the rosters
nowadays,
for a lot of the Olympic,
they got pros on there. They got NBA players on there.
A lot of the American teams. I'm not outside of the Olympics. If you look at our roster these days, that's why it's so hard for our kids. You got kids, athletes being drafted from overseas to play on the American teams during the regular season.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You got all these track runners coming from other countries to go to college in America to be part. So the world is catching up, and it's just, this is where we are. And plus, a lot of these sports now are prima donna. Everybody's prima donna-ish, if that makes sense. Glitz and glamour, and you know, I'm talented.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And I saw somebody had posted something. It was like when the Dream Team played Jordan all back in, what was that, 92, something like that, whatever that was. The teams that they faced in competition in the Olympics, I think all together had like 5 NBA players. This year's team, the other teams all together had 51 NBA players. So, like you said, you know what I'm saying, we can, they're drafting from all over the world. And, and we're going to talk about track too. It's funny because a lot of those track runners, the good ones from outside of the United States, they all like Florida, Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? Like they over here in college running track, you know what I'm saying?
Texas,
so Texas,
Oregon,
right, all the big programs, you know what I'm saying? Track wise, that's like you said, I'm always into the basketball, of course, the track, of course. I like the gymnastics, you know what I'm saying? And when I have somebody that I know about, like when Michael Phelps was killing the world in swimming, I watch swimming too, because I just think swimming is hard.
Yes, it is.
I've tried to do some laps, and even when I was in shape, playing shape, we get in the pool and
full body.
I go up and maybe come back. That's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
Why? Why breakdancing? Why?
Oh my God.
Why?
Yo, first of all, I'm glad you brought that.
Why?
I'm glad you brought that. We're going to talk about that. Let's talk about track first. No. Since we on it, we talk about this breakdancing. Yes. You can say that again. Why? Did you see the lady? When I saw the footage, I thought it was a joke. Like I thought it was a skit. It looked like a Dave Chappelle or Saturday Night Live skit.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
Yo, did you see her?
And I think a lot of people watched it because we was confused as to why it was support.
Yeah. First of all, Olympic sport, breakdancing, and if you notice, it wasn't. I ain't seen none of us. Our folk, so I saw a bunch of Asians and her, of course. She was the best. I mean, because it wasn't like it was on live a lot. I mean, I guess you could find it if you went to Peacock. I wasn't going for breakdancing. But I don't know why, yes. I'm just thankful it will not be in the LA Olympics in 2028. There's no more breakdancing. They're bringing some sports back. They're bringing baseball and softball back.
And I thought that they're trying to do football, right?
They're trying to do flag football, yes. They're trying to do flag football. But the breakdancing was, they could have.
Done without it. Goodbye.
Track-wise, though, like we were saying, Richardson, she did well. You know what I'm saying? Gold in the joint. But when she closed that out, that's when she looked over at the girl, like, right before that was crazy. Because it wasn't even like she was close to the finish line. Like, I see if she's, like, about to hit the finish line and she look over. The finish line is like way up there, cause it wasn't like a glance where she like glanced to see like to see if anybody's on her. She was like,
"But
what you doing?"
I wonder what was she thinking when she looked. Was it?
I'm the GOAT.
No, was it? I think the look might have been, yeah, don't try it.
Right.
Cause I'm great shift gears.
I'm great shift.
Or yeah, okay. I don't know. I just would like to interview for somebody to interview her and be like,
what was the look about?
What was you thinking when you did the death stare?
Because that was crazy. That was crazy. I never seen that. I've seen people, do their thing with the look or whatever. Like you saying, he would look, but he like a little closer to the, you know what I'm saying? Like it was still a little bit the ways to go. And how do you just keep running fast and you looking over here? I'd have tripped or something. I ran in the wrong lane.
Yo.
So yeah, that's the big moment right there. Oh, we gotta talk about this. First of all, this Lyles cat. Knowles Lyle. I think he won the 100. Noah Lyles. See, I don't even know his name. Noah Lyles. All right, so he wins the gold. Then, and the 200 is supposed to be his thing. He gets the bronze. Now he's laid out on the track. They got to get the wheelchair to bring him off the track. Then he's talking about he had COVID. Then 2 days later, he's in the club partying, saying he tested negative. What's going on with this guy, man? Like last year or so, he said, he was like, you can't call the NBA champion world champions because they're just the champion of the United States. We are the real world champions. I think it was after the World Championships or something he won.
What?
What's that look for, Ms. Richardson?
because he wrote a check his ass couldn't cash.
Facts.
Now he 100. He did his thing, 100. But his ego, I feel like he's older too. He's 27 as well.
Okay.
So it's about time for him to almost sit down.
Right.
So he was going out in a grand gesture of
Gotcha.
things and running shoes. Like I don't want spikes.
Right.
I want a running shoe. I deserve.
Right.
And he's actually right, but it's the way you go about things.
True.
And some of these track guys have always been arrogant.
Yeah, no facts. Not true. True.
They walk arrogant.
Yeah,
you ever see a dude that it's the peacock strap for me?
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
So,
as some of them should. You know what I'm saying?
And you're absolutely right. They should, but track is a sport that unfortunately doesn't bring in money. It doesn't bring in money on a high school level. That's why they don't charge for them when you go to the meets. It doesn't bring money in on a college level. That's why scholarships are far and few. It just doesn't bring the revenue and for you to be that boisterous and
right.
You know.
I see what you're saying.
And my thing is he was good for when he was good.
Right.
But the performance, the fainting,
right?
His coach should have been like, get the fuck up, like for real, get up. You lost, get up. That's how. Like I hate when you lost.
You lost.
Get up.
It is what it is. Because that's what I'm saying. Yo, and when I saw him in the wheelchair, all slumped.
Let's get up.
I like, dude, because I bet you if he would have won. He wouldn't have did none of that. He would have fell out.
Don't fall all apart. And that's in any sport. Get up.
Get up.
Chance up.
It's a game. It's
especially
a sport.
Like football.
Right.
Joker get hit and he won late. No, you got hit.
You got hit.
It happened. Get up.
It's football.
Get up.
Get up.
He ran you over.
It's all good. It happens. It happens to the best of them. Get up. Get up.
But then it was how he came out though that really.
Yeah, right.
That's why I said he wrote a check his ass couldn't cash.
Right. So, Olympics
is over.
2024 is
in the
done.
books. But I'm seriously
coming
thinking,
to LA in 28.
Yes, I'm going to LA.
Yeah, I know. You was telling me.
I'm gonna make my way to LA.
Because I'm trying to sneak in your luggage.
Well, FaZe's family lives out there.
Oh yeah,
and
true.
They had discussed it when they was out there 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna.
True.
If God willing, if I'm here 4 years from now.
True.
Let's talk about that. That's 4 years.
Yeah, we'll be for 4 years.
It's some time.
Let's get there. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get there.
So overall, though, we did well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I think
we
we
did
had
do well.
the highest amount of
I got a
medals.
quick question. I wonder why we don't pay as much as other countries.
Yeah,
A gold medal in America is what, 37,800?
Something like
37,800 some odd
Something like
dollars.
that, yeah,
But
something
then
like
other countries it's like 700,000.
Probably because
400,000.
those countries that pay, they don't really win a lot, so they only gotta dish out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we had, I think we had like 36 golds, and that's not even, you know what I'm saying? That other countries might have like one silver, one gold. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to give them that big check. Yo, they got one to pay.
We got to figure out why that is. We
they got one to pay. I just told you why. You got one person to pay. Besides 33, you got one.
51.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, man. So we are right here at the start of switching gears. The start of high school football season is upon us. Week 0 is in 2 weeks. That last weekend in August is week 0, because I know the Egg Harbor Township is hosting. I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it's that might be Battle by the Beach, something. But I know they got football games all day Friday, all day Saturday. I don't know if Camden High is going there.
I didn't see it on the schedule.
Yeah, I don't think they're going.
I didn't see it on the
I
know
know Winslow will be out there. I was trying to just think of the teams in the area. I know Winslow will be out there. I think somebody else that I'm missing. I can't remember off the top of the head. We don't open up week 0. We open up the following week, which would be September 6th. We got Washington Township coming to us on Friday night.
Woo!
That's going to be a tough one. First game. Yeah, they're pretty good this year. Well, they will be pretty good this year. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a tough test for my Pennsauken Indians. But, you know, we're just going to get them ready and see what happens on Friday Night Lights. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we saw a post a couple weeks ago at a certain school. A coach posted his I don't want to say the position.
It was a position.
But
yes,
he posted his room,
squad.
his position that he coaches. He posted the guys that's
squad, yeah.
that's that's on the team, and
in that position.
And I think all of them were transfers
from other colleges. And I called you when I seen it because I was like, yo, this just more solidifies the fact that reason why we started this podcast is explain to young scholar athletes to use athletics as your gateway or your road to getting a free education, because the likelihood of you going to the next level, the window is closing. The reason why I said the window is closing is because now scholarships are far and few, because I'm a senior coming out of high school. I not only got to compete with all the kids in my class throughout the country for a scholarship, I have to compete with guys that are already seasoned, that's been in other colleges for maybe a year or two, that already know the collegiate system, that decided they wanted to jump ship at the spot they was at and move on to something else. So now my competition level that just boosted up. Because now as a coach, do I want to bring in an 18, 19-year-old kid, first time leaving home, may have transition issues, we're not too sure, but a lot of young people do. Or do I take a young man who's been in college for 2 years that know the ins and outs and what's expected and what you're supposed to do? Do I get him, or do I get the kid that's green? Right. So, it's a lot of variables now, and it's just sad because 5 years, Jokers is in college on scholarship for 5 years, 3 schools, 5 years. Yeah. That's insane. Go away. Goodbye.
Get on with life.
Yes, you're an adult now, sir. You're 23 years old. It just didn't work out for you. Get the degree. Go get a job. I don't know what else to tell you, but get out the way. You got some 18, 19, 20-year-old young people that have been working really, really hard since Pop Warner that needs the spot. Y'all jumping from school to school. I seen this one kid, basketball kid, he on his 3rd college. 3rd college, 5 school years. Yeah, 5 school years. 5 college school years, which means he should be working on his master's, right? Unless he's on a sexual plan. But,
wow, shots fired.
My bad. But ultimately, he's on his on his 3rd school. My bad. I'm sorry. That was rude. It's funny though.
It is.
You would have had to watch past episodes to understand where that joke came from. But yeah, so it's really difficult. True. I mean, it's just really hard right now to just for kids to just focus on, because that used to be our thing. I just
Right.
want to go to a D1 school.
Right, yeah,
You know,
right,
and we kind of
right.
had we knew we could get there.
Right.
But now it's like,
It's tough.
it's tough. Because now
tough.
you're competing with college transfers.
Yeah,
Most people went to college and they stayed there for 4 years.
Right.
Now everybody's doing hopscotch.
Right, yep, right.
I'm here.
I'm there.
I'm there. I'm here.
You know what I'm saying?
Put 2 feet
It's just
here,
is that this newer generation coming up. Nobody want to put us into work. Like, coach, I'm not starting. All right,
now
I'm
I'm
out.
transferring.
You know what I'm saying? Like, besides fighting and battling, you know what I mean, to earn that start. Nah, I ain't starting from the rip. I'm out of here.
And everybody feels like they're supposed to start as a freshman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like nobody wants to sit on nobody's bench,
Right.
and
It's that instant we talk the microwave society, instant gratification.
confused.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And everybody want to get a job and be the CEO. What happened to the man that delivered the mail?
Right. Right.
Got to start somewhere. Work your way up.
Everybody want to be the chief.
Yeah.
We need some, you know,
Indians.
We need some Indians in there. You know
Because
what I'm
guess
saying?
what? A chief is only as strong as his
Yeah,
Indians.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's a whole other topic for a whole
Another
nother
day.
show. Yeah, I'm saying
But yeah,
whole other show. But
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, it's tough,
watching
though.
this
It's tough.
So,
Tough for the
So
kids.
this is the last year I'm hearing for the COVID.
oh, okay.
Yeah, this
okay,
is the last year.
okay.
I talked to somebody that's a college coach, and he said
Okay.
this is the last
for that extra
for the extra
year
year
type situation.
This is the last.
Gotcha.
This is it. This is the last year. Because remember, COVID was 2020.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
We're
So
in
it's
our,
full, right.
we're in our
Makes
last year,
sense.
which is cool because I'm tired of seeing dudes on their third school.
Facts. How about, and before we finish this up here for today, how about, I know, and I'm sure you do too, but I know a kid that's on his fourth high school, 4 years. He'll be a senior this year, and he'll be at his fourth high school.
But you know, it's crazy because that has a lot. The parents control that when they're kids.
Yeah, true. Nah, true indeed.
The parents control that, 'cause you can't just arbitrarily transfer yourself out of school.
Right. Facts. Right. So I mean, yeah, that is more on the parents than on the kid. Right.
And what are you
You're
looking
absolutely
for?
right.
And that shows
absolutely
inconsistency. And as a college recruit,
Right,
if I look at your transcript, I'm like, yo,
Why are you bouncing
why are you
around?
bouncing around? It can't be everywhere. It has to be you. So now
Exactly.
your stock is going to go down.
Facts.
Like, you know, you got to be mindful of that. Like,
True indeed.
and you have to be mindful that, you know, sometimes you got to put in extra work
Mm-hmm.
to prove to people. And I know I get it. People say, I don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. We always got to
Yeah,
prove.
you do.
We always got to prove in life. You always got to prove something, even if it is just to yourself.
Facts.
You got to prove
You gotta
something.
prove something. I mean, and then I don't know what they think. Like, all right, when you get to college, it's kind of like now you're starting all over. So you definitely gotta, you know, prove that
Reestablish
you
yourself.
belong. Right,
And reestablish
exactly.
yourself.
So
and let these people know I ain't wasting my money.
Right, because you'll be going.
Right.
And again, we've said this in the past. Parents, please understand these scholarships are year to year.
Yep.
If you're not performing and helping that squad, helping that coach feed his family, that scholarship's going to somebody else the following year, and they'll be talking to you like, "Here's your bill.
So
this is what you owe, son."
Right. So it just got to be. It's just like this whole. I don't know, and you're right. I don't even know what generation it is. What's it? Z, X, millennial? I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's just like they just.
What are we? I don't even know what I am.
They were baby boomers.
I would have to look it up.
It was like baby boomers, and then what was the next one?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You ain't no help. I know we're not millennials.
Look it
We're
up. You got your phone right there. Look it
We're
up.
in
Look it up.
between.
Look it up.
We're in
Look it up.
between baby boomers and
Look it up.
millennials.
Let's see
Hold
what
on,
we
let's
are.
see.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would like to know this. See what generation I am. I don't think we're a baby boomer.
No.
It might be. We might be the next ones.
All right, here we go.
We could be baby boomers. I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea. That's why we're looking it up.
Oh no, baby boomers were 46 to 64.
So that's us.
No.
Oh, you mean born. I'm thinking,
yeah.
I thought you meant age.
So we are Generation X.
Generation X, baby.
Anybody that's born between 65 and 1980.
There you go, Generation X. Nice.
Yeah, so we're Generation X now. We know.
Okay, now we know. But shouts out to, you know, all my coaches out there that watch. Good luck this season. You know what I'm saying? If we play each other this season, I'm going to say, like I always say, good luck, except for when you play us. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, I'm excited. It's right here. You know what I'm saying? Football's always fun.
Football's always
You know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
time.
Football's always a good time. It's a party.
And yeah, and it kind of goes so fast, I feel like.
It does. Because it's not
It's
that many
11 games, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like eight. I think you could play up to maybe 12 or 13. You know what I'm saying? But if you make the playoffs, then, you make that
11
playoff
games,
run.
it goes so fast.
Yeah, it does. What we got going on daylight-wise? Give me a little update.
So we're still out. We're still out in the park. Still out in the park on Saturdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, of course, doing group mental health sessions.
Now, where you do the group? Is it at the park too?
At the
group
park.
sessions?
Yep,
Okay,
at the park. And it's funny
okay.
because I just said something to somebody, is meeting people where they are and feeling the need, right? So you got all these parents that, oh, my child needs services, We're providing adequate services, even though it's only for an hour and it's group services, but for free. Like you have certified people out there that can actually give your child or your family some type of support for free. But you can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're out there. We'll be out there until probably weather permitted. Everything's weather permitted.
Yeah, true.
Because some days it rain, we don't go through there. Sometimes if it's too hot, we'll adjust the time, even though the schedule says one thing. But we'll be out there probably. Definitely to the end of September.
Right, gotcha.
As it's cooling down. And we're going to have some other events.
Gotcha.
We're trying to get the dates together for a good fun fall fest movie.
Okay.
Maybe some bouncy houses.
Okay.
And some little giveaways for families because it'll be as school is starting back up.
Gotcha.
In September before, fall really hits.
Right.
We're just gonna, I'm just continue to meet people where they are, and that's something that Daylight is trying to do, is get people to understand the importance of mental health, but bringing it to you.
Right.
So you don't have the resources to you, so you don't have to, continue to live under the I didn't know,
right,
I didn't know where to,
Then y'all just recently do something at Rowan?
Yes. So the EOF program at Rowan brings a lady who does a 4-week, because EOF has 4 weeks. So she does a 4-week session with the kids based upon health. She's a nurse practitioner, so she does health and wellness. So she always brings Daylight in to talk about stress, de-stressing, life, college transition, what that stress looks like, and how to navigate through those situations. It's always a good time at Rowan, and it's just a good opportunity for us to continue to educate young people about how important their mental health and their stability is, especially when they're transitioning from being home in their house with their parents to being young adults on their own, independent, and trying to figure it out. Because sometimes you get them roadblocks in college and you just don't know, and it starts to stress you out. And then you gotta be an adult, be on your own, study, do your sports, do your activities, do whatever, hang with your friends, become socially aware. So it's a lot in that transition. And a lot of young people get lost in that transition. That's why we got a lot of young people that end up a lot of times coming home after the first year. Or, just really as successful as they wanted to be, because it's hard to understand how to do a transition. So we go to Rowan and we talk to their EOF program in reference to that and give them some information on resources and campus resources. This was our first year back since COVID. Because they had been virtual for a while. But it felt good to be back in there with the kids. But yeah, on another Daylight note, we're just trying to get ready for September, because we got the Teen Mental Health First Aid curriculum that we run out. So I got to sit still and be still, so I can line up my scheduling.
Facts.
I'm basically
get away, shut down everything.
That's what I'm about to do. Focus in and get these proposals and some things done. The business side of it,
business side.
all of it is good until it's time to do the business. Matter of fact, I got some stuff to do today, but
the most important side.
Yeah, the most important side. So real quick, shout out to my Daylight team. We did college essential baskets. We selected 12 students from Camden High campus, and we gave them some starter packets. We call them starter packets, college essential packets.
That's what's up.
Like I said, again, this is their first time going away to college, and we kind of gifted them with some things they may not have known that they needed, and some things that they could have used some extra stuff of. So it was just my team did well. They pushed through. It was a really, really good time.
You know why that's big? Because sometimes, and this is not everybody's case, but sometimes that kid going to school might be the first person in their family to go to college.
Yes.
So if I've never been to college, I
don't know
what the hell to give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm supposed to put in the basket? I just put some snacks in there. What else you need? You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, it was just to see the smiles on the faces.
What's up. Yeah,
and to have children,
I like that.
Have children who are maybe sometimes not seen, but are doing well. And we like to highlight those young people, you know, and let them know that we do see them, and they have community support. And that was the key in the whole college essential things. Don't when you start sinking, reach out. Don't drown, and then call. We here. Use this as because everybody on my team, except for maybe 3 people, have lived on campus and have their college
So
education. They know.
They
know people, and they connected, and they're at an age where they know people in different college campuses, so they may be able to help. You know what I mean? So don't drown.
No.
You know what I mean? Reach out. Also, the youngest of the Daylight team, well, not the youngest of the team, one of the youngers of the Daylight team, Brianna Gardner, turned 14 this weekend.
Yes. Happy birthday again, little
Happy birthday. She will be starting high school in September.
That's crazy.
So that's a big transition for us as well.
That's crazy. Y'all better not be in there crying and stuff. Yeah.
I don't.
She be all right. I wish school started tomorrow.
I remember hearing parents say they cry when their kids graduate from high school. They cry when their kids go. I ain't cry for none of it because that was your job. What the job y'all had?
True. That's what y'all supposed to do.
Right, that's your job. Nobody cried at my job.
Yeah, you're right.
That's your job.
That's your job. That is true. That's what's up. Shout out to Amir. So we're speaking of school. She'll be this is her senior year.
Yes.
Yeah, that flew by as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Baby girl, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, football season starting in a couple weeks, so we'll see how we do this year. You know what I'm saying? I got a birthday coming up, so August 26th is my actual birthday, but I'm accepting everything. Whatever you got for me, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm celebrating all month. You know what I'm saying? So all these people, what's up? Well, I ain't got nothing else. Cuz, what you got? You got anything else?
None. The only thing I got is just I realized last night, I guess, that whatever power that you believe in will put you in a position for you to see exactly what his plan is on your life. And for me, God's timing has been amazing and impeccable on my life. And what's for me is going to be for me. And I also do know that he will have a way of presenting your purpose. So just stay focused, be patient, because like I said, good things do come to those that wait.
I couldn't have said that no better myself. I couldn't have said it no better myself. Well, cuz that's episode 128 in the books. We had 128. That's still just like every time I see our episode number, it's just like, wow. I remember when all of this was just a thought. It was all a dream. Well, on that note, for the lovely Cousin Tracy, I am Sechuayo, a.k.a. Coach Bird. I'm the host of the BYRDCAGE Show, and we'll talk to you soon. It was all a dream.
It was a stone groove, my man.